Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Contra Costa podcast. We are here with a three-person team this time to go ahead and record this podcast. So let's jump right into it with our host. Go right ahead, sir.
Hello, my name is Caden.
Hello, my name is Jaden.
Hi, my name is Kyla.
Alrighty, and with that out of the way, we are going to go ahead and ask our first question. It's okay if you don't remember. We were re-recording this from last week. Last week was a great thing. I'm going to insert a clip here. Sorry. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our podcast. We have a full cast here today with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 members involved with today's podcast. And as you can see and hear, it was a little chaotic, but that's okay. We had a lot of fun with it, and we learned a lot from that one. So our first question is, what do you all think about the PE uniforms? Do you think they're too much, too plain? Someone smells?
I'm just gonna be honest. There's nothing completely wrong with them. Like, they're just t-shirt, shorts. You're good. I mean, if like summertime, summer, you might want to rock the PE shorts. Oh, I go to this school, or like show the friend, like, okay, I go to this school, you go to a different middle school, whatever.
I like them, like, for the same reason, but I wouldn't wear them, like, outside. I just think that's weird, kind of.
Sometimes it's too cold to wear them because of the shorts.
Yeah, because they used to have like hoodies and stuff. And I'm pretty sure most likely they still do. They would have sweats, hoodies, and all that. But I feel like they shouldn't have to make us pay for it. But at the same time, we're getting free education, so that's another thing. And that school may need maintenance, and they need that, or they want to donate to charity, whatever. Because this happened around December. My school had a coat drive, and it was like sort of like a competition thing. And my first period class ended up winning, and we donated all of that to like kids in need of jackets. So we just straight up just gave all of them jackets.
Well, congratulations to you, and thank you for sharing that. I didn't even know you were going to say that. That was great.
Thank you.
That was really good. And then our next topic, since we're on the topic of uniforms, how do you feel if your middle school started using uniforms?
I would hate it.
I wouldn't like that.
I want to wear my regular clothes because I don't want to wear uniforms because they could look, not comfortable and stuff.
I like my regular clothes, too.
Do you like? You can pull the mic towards you.
Oh.
There you go. You're good. Next, who's up?
I don't really like them because the same reason. I just like my regular clothes, and it will get old.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like after like maybe like a few weeks to a month, I would get tired of it, and like I'd prefer to wear my clothes, and I'd rather do that and feel a certain way other than having to be like, I have to wear this or I'm gonna get in trouble kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Also, like, sometimes schools make, like, girls wear, like, skirts, and I don't like skirts.
Oh yeah. That was another thing. There was this one school who would wear uniforms. It was a private school, and the girls were starting to protest, and because they were like, we don't want to wear uniforms. We're tired of wearing these skirts, and we want to wear like, at least give us like pants to wear or something, so we don't have to be cold. It's cold weather. Then the boys started to protest too, and here's the funny thing: the boys wore skirts to protest against that. So the school changed it so they could wear their regular clothes. They didn't have to wear uniforms anymore because of that protest. So the kids of that school changed the entire thing and made history.
For our audio listeners there on the video podcast, we just threw up a clip of what was being referred to of that story, and here's a picture of it on screen. So very good to see fellow classmen helping and protesting and supporting their fellow classmen by doing that. I remember reading about that and went, "Oh, that was cool. That's the way it can be done."
That's like really like, it gives me that like more like the MLK vibe, like Maverick, like you could rebel against that and not have to be like under this whole like think about it like COVID lockdown, for instance, and like we all want to be outside and see our friends, but there's this disease that's preventing us from doing this, and we want to go out and see our friends, but government's saying no, so we don't know what to do. Everything's off balance. Then here comes the wave of buy random things, toilet paper. So it's just like we want to rebel against that. We don't want to just be locked down, enclosed. And some people, like this happened to one of my friends, he's like, I want to go back to distance learning. I don't want to really be out in public, and like I'm like an introvert now. I don't want to be around people unless it's my family. And if it's my family, I don't want it to be too much. But at the same time, I don't want to be not too little. So it's like just us in the room, 4 people. If there's like maybe, let's just say, well, there's 5 in here, but let's just say maybe like 7 people. He's like, he could deal with that. But like once it gets to like 9 and 10 and stuff, he's like, I kind of don't want to be here near him anymore. And like, he doesn't like being followed around. Like if he'll sit at the lunch table and everybody else wants to sit there, then it's like, just, it's a really big thing. He doesn't want to sit there. So he just likes to be kind of personalized.
And then on to our final question for this session is, what are your opinions on the school day? Is it too long? Is it too short? Do you prefer it to start later or start earlier? I mean, personally, I really like sleeping in, so I would like for school to start later.
I would too, because I think like waking up at 6 is like way too early. And my mom and my stepdad live in a city that's not in my school, and my dad lives in that city, so I have to go all the way there and I have to wake up super early.
Wow.
Same thing with me. I know I live like pretty far, and having to wake up at like 5, get dressed, come to school. It's still like 7:20. I gotta wait till like at least 7:50 to even go, because if I go, they'll say, well, if you come here this amount of times, we're gonna call your parents or we're gonna email them saying if you bring your kid here, we're just not gonna let them come on campus, and you have to bring them on till like 8. But it wasn't really like can't come on campus, just like bring them at 8. And like waking up early is a thing that I'm personally used to, and I like doing that because that's my thing. But I feel what you mean, like with the other people are like, I don't want to wake up early and stuff. And hey, there's nothing wrong with that. You want to sleep in, you want to sleep in. You don't. That's what it is.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no worries. We got some new tables in here, so we got to just tighten them down a little bit because they're making some noise. But that's all right. We'll have it fixed by next episode. Go ahead.
It depends what day it is. If it's Wednesday, it's really short.
Okay. And does anyone have any final closing remarks or anything?
Yeah. What do you guys think of like the school food? Because some of you guys weren't here on the
That's
last
right. That's right. You weren't here for that school food question.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. Depends on what they make and how it looks. Cause like there's sometimes you'll be bamboozled. Like it won't look good. You take that bite, it's like the best thing you ever had. It's not your mama cooking, but it still tastes good. But sometimes it actually like tastes bad and like it throws me off.
I hate school food. It's stale and it's cold all the time. Especially their tater tots. It's really bad.
I'm lucky because I always have packed lunch, but there's like one day where I had it, and I think it was like a burger or chicken burger, and it was disgusting.
Ooh.
Yeah, and the school milks, man. Elementary school milks was like they were different. Like they tasted good, nice. Just that cool feeling. Just chocolate milk, regular milk still tastes good. But then middle school is switching to this like whole other thing, and middle school that me and my friend here go to. There used to be this thing called a snack shack, and you could actually have like school, like we would get our RE cards, like our identification, and there would be like these points. We'll just call them like credits for now, or you could pay with actual cash to get snacks like cookies, Rice Krispie,
They used
Gatorades. They used to sell chips.
They used to have like really good hot chicken sandwiches.
And they would, like, there's this, so our cafeteria layout, there's this door, and that door would lead, because there's these two windows in the inside where they would sell snacks. That line would go all the way out around to the other side, where, because there's like this like, it's basically like this roof thing, but it's outside and it's held up by all these pillars and there's benches under there. There's this like little
outdoor
ramp.
eating area.
Yeah. And there's like this really big ramp, so they have the windows, so if you're outside, you can get some. If you're inside, you can get some. And it's like, it's really good. But now it's not, because they just took it away. It's not there anymore.
When I was there, my favorite thing to get from the snack shack was Bosco sticks. Those were good. They were these, they looked like mini baguettes, but they had cheese in them and stuff, and they were so good. So good. All right, so with that, we're going to conclude this episode, and we hope to see you all next time. I know we're going to have some recurring guests here. And we are going to be expanding our crew. And like I mentioned, or if I haven't mentioned, I don't remember, I've lost track of time, we are going to be launching a second podcast that is going to be featuring just members. I will not be involved at all. Members will be planning them and recording these on their own. So stay tuned for more information on that. You can catch our podcast on anchor.fm/bgccc. You can check out our website and support us at bgccontracosta.org and check out our YouTube channel, Boys and Girls Clubs of Contra Costa. Thank you, everyone, and we'll see you all